Welcome back. Brotivation Sports, Fox Sports Radio 1340. Champ Creed, your host, giving you the rundown of UFC 200. I'm excited. It's going to be a hot time in Vegas. We got International Fight Week. We got what we have, man? We got Fight Night. You know, we got the UFC Fight Expo. We got the Hall of Fame. We got everything here. But what we got right now? Here. We got Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar. Featherweight championship. I don't like the fact that it's the interim because Conor still has the belt. He's yet to defend it. He's fighting Nate Diaz in August, to which Nate was plus 400 as well. And guess who put that money down on Nate? Me. The smart money was on Nate. Look, I like Conor. I know I got some people that's cool with Conor. Conor's friends, I fly back and forth, sometimes from New York to Vegas. Hey, listen, I'm cool. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Wayne. But that smart money, I can't walk away from the smart money. And my smart money on this, Jose Aldo is even. Frankie Edgar is minus 120. It's even money. You put in, you get back. So basically, there's no smart money. Now, would it be a smart fight? Yes, it'll be very smart. It'll be very aggressive. It'll be very tactical. Frankie Edgar likes to break you down. Frankie Edgar likes to put you in positions that's uncomfortable. He's got a gas tank. He can execute. Endurance, speed, you got it. Jose Aldo has the same thing. Fights at a more deliberate pace, but he's willing to prove that 13-second knockout at the hands of Conor McGregor was a fluke. So we are going to see the most amped up, most turned up, most lit Jose Aldo we've seen in years. When you're at the top for a long time, it's hard to become inspired. He was inspired against Conor. It didn't work out his way. Listen, he got hit. This is the game. It happens. You pick yourself up. You dust yourself off. The moment was too big, psychologically too big for him. I think Jose Aldo comes in with something to prove. And although there's no smart money on it, I think that Jose Aldo gets the W in this one over Frankie Edgar. And now, the main event. The long-awaited. Man, listen, this thing has been like The Young and the Restless, Mary J. Blige album / telenovela Dos Mujeres Un Camino. Soap opera of promotion between Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier. Now, going into this fight, I'm already going to tell you, Daniel Cormier, he's plus 260. Jon Jones is the favorite. Jon Jones had a fight with Ovin St. Pro. Wasn't his best. He got the ring. That was the best thing that could have happened. I actually think that if you were going to beat Jon Jones, you would have to have beaten him after he's taken so much time off. After he's a young man. He's not in his 30s yet, but he's still young. And, sometimes when you're young and you're coming back from a long layoff, you try to overcompensate. And I think that's what you put that together with the fact that he just loathes DC, and that these two are like the Hatfield and McCoys. These two are like the Black Panthers and the KKK. These two are like Maury Povich and Jerry Springer, Celebrity Deathmatch. These two people just don't like each other. They don't. Never will. But I bet you this. If Daniel Cormier and Jon Jones went to another country and they were in a nightclub and they knew that they were going to fight each other, they might see each other in the nightclub. They probably, shoot eyes at each other. I don't like you. I don't kiss my hand, all that other stuff. That's what it is. I don't want to curse because we got sponsors. But if somebody went to hit Jon Jones with a baseball bat, Daniel would be the first person to stop that person, knock down, beat the crap out of that person with the baseball bat, just because he doesn't want anyone else to lay out Jon Jones before he does. He wants to be. Daniel Cormier will fight 13 gang members in one night that have a vendetta against Jon Jones, just so that way he can be the guy to beat Jon Jones. He doesn't want anybody else to beat Jon Jones. Look, he will punch through. If you tell him, look, see this wall? If DC was in here and John Jones was in the other room and they said somebody's out there to knock out John Jones, Daniel Cormier, he would punch through this wall to get to the person before they got to John Jones because he wants to be the guy to stop John Jones. It's one thing to want to win the fight. It's another thing to want to hurt your opponent. And when you want to hurt your opponent as much as John, and the same thing I'm saying about DC, it's the same thing with John. John doesn't want anybody else to shut Daniel up. He wants to be the guy to shut Daniel up. So, this fight is not going the distance. The first fight went the distance because it was a little bit more tactical. There was a lot of vitriol, a lot of hatred. This one ain't going the distance. And I got to see, I don't have it in front of me right now, but once again, on the weigh-in special, we'll see what the prop bets are for smart money because this fight, it ain't going the distance. I got John Jones winning, but he ain't going to win by distance. Someone will be stopped. Someone will be stopped. Daniel Cormier, plus 260. I don't like that. I don't like it. And I know it's going to change the closer we get to the fight. But these two guys, Hellfire, Brimstone, a two-man riot. It's on pay-per-view, so I need you to buy it. Jones versus DC. Brock versus Mark Hunt. Jose Aldo versus Frankie Edgar. Miesha Tate versus Amanda Nunes. Cain Velasquez versus Travis Brown. That's my UFC 200 smart money picks. You got them. Write them down. Book them. And when we come back from the break, we're going to get into the first installment of the game after the game. Ooh, I've been waiting for this one. Brotivation. This is the Brotivation. Listen, you listen to the show, I give you nuggets that will enrich your life in several sectors, right? So what I need you to do is get out your phone, put it in your notes, because I'm going to give you Brotivation rules show by show. But the game after the game segment, life changer. Brotivation Sports, Champ Creed, Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM. We'll be back after the break.